This is Joseph Heck in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Part 3, Trump's Russian collusion. This was sent on Monday, January 14th, 2019. Go through all my emails and you will find the answer to what is the purpose and purposes of Donald Trump and his presidency that he has created for himself and his family. Donald Trump is desperate to get any form of a wall done on the southern border for fear that he might get indicted or at least impeached. He believes that an 8-year presidency will help him escape an indictment, and the victory on the public opinion of the people will give him an escape of impeachment. He holds dearly to what one calls his base and the conservative media, like Rush Limbaugh and Coulter, who said that he was Sean Hannity said that he was going to lose much of his base in votes if he did not keep his promise of a wall of some kind, and that the Mexicans would pay for it. It seemed that the people pledged allegiance to him because of his promise. Red flags everywhere, called as the West-East connection. President Donald Trump and Vladimir Putin of Russia put Saudi Arabia and Turkey in with that. Jamal Khashoggi, going to the Saudi consulate in Istanbul, Turkey, should have waved the red flag in front of Turkey. Turkey should have known to protect him. They knew that Saudi Arabia could very well kill him. They had him on their death list. No real action from President Trump to get Saudi Arabia or finding out the Turks allowed this to happen. People have said that Russia must stand, not fall. This is an important fact, that the world needs Russia. I heard this stuff. Putin and Russia and Saudi Arabia and Turkey and Syria and Iran and Afghanistan are expert connivers. So leaving Syria and Afghanistan bodes well for Putin, Russia, and Turkey, and Syria and Iran. Afghanistan and Russia are getting it together between themselves with the United States. You must put Donald Trump in that company with them. All of this serves the purposes of Donald Trump and his presidency. A word about ISIS being driven out of Iraq. ISIS never intended to have what is called a caliphate in Iraq. That was just the beginning for them. It is how you end up that matters. Like someone who has potential to be great, but for a possible long while, they do not come to that greatness. But then lo and behold, that one becomes as great as others thought that they would be. It is not the way you start, but how you finish. They are not built for a nation-like presence. They are built to blend in, be quiet, and then attack, like a gang that is among them and part of the neighborhood. Furthermore, ISIS desires to be the dominant terrorist organization in the Middle East and Southeast Asia. The Middle East and Southeast Asia includes, yes, Turkey, superior travel, an in-between spot to go from Turkey to Europe through Turkey to Asia. Cyber war is the war of today. Middle East is going conventional, but the United States is in a cyber war against Putin and Russia. The Russians had originated this kind of war against the United States even sometime before the presidential election of 2016. Since cyber war is considered a real war, you can have a traitor. President Donald Trump can be your traitor, aiding and abetting Putin and Russia. And Putin and Russia aiding and abetting President Donald Trump. They still are. Take a look at the Helsinki, Finland meeting with Trump and Putin. Again, Putin agrees with President Donald Trump, this time about the pullout from Syria. Another definite sign that his ally lying out with Putin. Possibility of the American troops leaving Afghanistan, another definite sign of his ally lying out with Putin. Donald Trump and his communication with Turkish President Tayyip Erdogan is an indication of his allying up with Turkey and Russia and Saudi Arabia. These countries Trump has allied with, unfortunately for him, are also killer countries. He has to tolerate the killing that they do in order to make the fortune he and his family must desire. He needs their relationship, cannot afford to lose it. United States Ambassador Nikki Haley praised Jared Kushner of being a genius. Yes, if getting away with violating the emoluments clause and the making of $100 million of his and his wife's position in President Donald Trump's campaign, his cabinet. The emoluments clause in this U.S. Constitution says, no title of nobility shall be granted by the United States. No person holding any office of profit or trust under it shall, without the consent of the Congress, accept of any present, emolument, office, or title of any kind, whatever, from any king, prince, or foreign state. When the choice was made by Donald Trump to make Jared Kushner and his wife Ivanka Trump part of his cabinet, Donald Trump was called out for this, citing that being a member of Trump's cabinet would violate their conflict of interest. This was told to Trump, and immediately he brought in one of his lawyers to defeat that law. Of course, Trump, being a corrupt individual, brought in one of his corrupt lawyers and said something like, "That is not how it reads." Jared Kushner, the president's son-in-law, and the president's daughter have violated this clause by holding office and title in the president's cabinet. Take a look at Donald Trump's business relationship with Saudi Arabia. Jared Kushner is there as the lead person in 3 business endeavors with Saudi Arabia. And now with the murder of this journalist by Saudi Arabian Crown Prince, Trump has refused to admit that the Crown Prince ordered this and is responsible for the journalist's death. Why is President Donald Trump speaking the way he is, falling short of condemning this very evil act, and refusing to commit to a just action against this butchery? Because he needs Saudi Arabia and their riches of oil. A report came out that proclaimed that oil described in terms of black hole was discovered approximately 440 billion barrels of crude oil in Russia. Businesses that make product can't do without crude oil and other chemicals. He needs China and Russia and all they can profit and provide it. Iran is not helping. They are the #1 sponsor of terrorism, not good for business. Russia, Putin, and their oligarchies have taught him well how government and business can partner up together to gain monetary rewards and make them both great. This is why he ran for president of the United States. He needed to recover wealth he has lost from business deals that did not work out for him, and of course from what he perceived were bad business deals by the United States and by its allies. He has to change the deals that the enemies of the United States and the United States made together. The nations he believes received a much better deal that were negotiated by the United States and those other countries. Check out those taxes. All this that surrounds Donald Trump and his family is for them. It is not the United States of America first, but Donald Trump first. It is not to make America great again by himself great again, if he was ever great. He said he was. Said he rich. He and his things that he don't eat, right? He and his business endeavors get the wealth first, then the people. People have to work. They need an income. People do need jobs. When businesses grow and people have a job, then he makes wealth off of their situation. They are not going to make much considering what it costs to live these days. He is not giving the people much but the Trump masters Trump's table. His motto is "Make America Great Again," and Trump gains most from doing so. People in their lives are not first with him. He is only using them. Many are dying under his presidency here and abroad. He could not care less for Khashoggi or anyone else or anything else. that stands in his way, so they will. Filthy lucre, all the way. That message was delivered from me on Monday, November 26th, 2018, at 11:15 a.m. Thank you again, and spread the word. Whoever watches these videos, don't tell others to step this. Thank you. Please thank you, my friend. Bye for now. I'll be talking to you later.